Keanu Reeves just did something he almost never does in public. No interviews, no statements, no explanations. Just one quiet moment on the ice that sent the internet into a spiral. And before we get into it, if you love real celebrity stories without the fake PR gloss, hit subscribe right now. Celebrity Star Whispers is where the truth behind Hollywood's quietest moments lives. Now, let's talk about that kiss. For decades, Keanu Reeves has built a reputation that feels almost impossible in modern Hollywood. No scandals, no messy breakups, no attention-seeking headlines. He disappears between films. He avoids the spotlight, and when it comes to love, he protects it fiercely. Which is exactly why what happened in New York has people asking one simple question. Why now? It was supposed to be an ordinary winter night. Tourists everywhere, phones out, cameras flashing. Right in the middle of it all, Rockefeller Center. Then someone noticed him. Keanu Reeves, dressed casually. No security spectacle, no celebrity behavior. And standing beside him was Alexandra Grant. They weren't posing. They weren't performing. They were ice skating, laughing, talking closely, moving like two people who had completely forgotten the world was watching. And then it happened. A kiss. Not rushed, not dramatic, just natural. And suddenly, the most private man in Hollywood was trending everywhere. But here's the cliffhanger most people missed. That kiss wasn't spontaneous. It was intentional. To understand why this moment matters, you have to understand who Keanu Reeves really is. Not the action hero version, but the man behind the myth. Keanu has always treated love like something sacred. After years of personal loss, heartbreak, and grief that most people never fully recover from, he chose a different path than Hollywood expects. No constant dating rumors. No flashy relationships. No oversharing. So when Alexandra Grant entered his life, it didn't come with paparazzi theatrics. They met quietly, worked together creatively, supported each other professionally. And when they finally stepped out publicly years later, fans weren't shocked by drama. They were shocked by how normal they looked. Still, even then, they kept their affection private. Which brings us back to the ice. Here's where things get interesting. People assume celebrity kisses are meaningless. Just another headline. Just another viral moment. But this one is different. Because Keanu Reeves doesn't do accidental publicity. Every public moment he allows is shaped by silence, not hype. So when he chose to share affection in one of the most photographed places in the world, it sent a message. And that message isn't what gossip blogs are saying. This wasn't about attention. It was about comfort. Think about it. This wasn't a red carpet. This wasn't a movie premiere. This wasn't an award show. This was a date. A real one. No stylists. No scripts. No image control. Just two people on ice, surrounded by strangers, choosing each other anyway. And that's why fans reacted the way they did. Not with jealousy. Not with outrage. But with relief. Because for once, Hollywood gave us something that didn't feel fake. But here's the next twist. And it matters. Sources close to the couple have long said Alexandra represents stability in a world that constantly pulls Keanu away. She isn't chasing fame. She isn't competing for attention. She exists outside the Hollywood machine. And that changes how someone like Keanu moves through the world. When a deeply private person starts letting the public see small, intimate moments, it usually means something has changed internally. Not louder, not flashier, calmer. Which leads to the question fans are now asking. Is Keanu Reeves entering a new chapter? For years, fans have protected Keanu almost like family. They want him happy. They want him safe. They want him untouched by Hollywood's toxicity. So when they saw that kiss, the reaction wasn't shock. It was approval. Comments flooded in saying things like, "He deserves peace. This feels real. Protect them at all costs." And that tells you everything. This wasn't a viral moment built on scandal. It was built on trust. But let's pause here, because the next part is where things go even deeper. In the next chapter, we're going to talk about why this moment feels different from every other celebrity PDA, what Keanu's silence actually communicates, and why this relationship may outlast most Hollywood romances. And trust me, the final insight changes how you see this kiss completely. Now, let's talk about why this kiss hit differently. In Hollywood, public affection is usually strategic. A kiss before a movie release, a handhold during awards season, a candid moment that just happens to be caught by 5 cameras. But what made this moment between Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant feel so powerful is that it broke all those rules. There was nothing to promote, no headline to sell, no narrative to control, just presence. And that's rare. Here's the part most people don't realize. Keanu Reeves communicates more through what he doesn't say than what he does. He doesn't post explanations. He doesn't clarify rumors. He doesn't set the record straight. So when he allows a moment like this to exist publicly, especially in a place like Rockefeller Center, it isn't accidental. This quiet confidence, It says, I'm not hiding. I'm not proving anything. I'm just living. And that's exactly why this relationship feels different from most celebrity romances. Another reason fans are reacting so strongly? Consistency. This wasn't a one-off moment. For years, Keanu and Alexandra have shown the same energy. No public feuds. No messy headlines. No performative love. Their relationship exists off-camera first. And that's why, when it appears on camera, it feels authentic. Hollywood is loud. This wasn't. And that silence is what made it echo. Now here's the final thought. And it matters. This kiss may not be about romance at all. It may be about peace. After decades of chaos, loss, and global fame, Keanu Reeves looks like a man who has chosen something very specific. A slower life. A grounded partner. Moments that don't need approval. And that choice quietly challenges everything Hollywood usually celebrates. No flexing. No spectacle. Just stability. So let me ask you this. Do you think Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant represent what real love looks like in Hollywood? Or is this exactly why their relationship stands apart from the rest? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. And if you want more rare, respectful, and deeply human celebrity stories like this one, subscribe to Celebrity Star Whispers. Turn on notifications. Stay ahead of the headlines, not the rumors, because sometimes the quietest moments say the most.